welcome to episode 75 of Series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So I imagine you're probably asking, where the bloody hell have you been? Well, I've not been well, and actually, I'm still not feeling that well. It's been a whole week, just been a bit under, this isn't hospital ill, this isn't even really doctor's ill, but it's just the sort of ill where, yeah, late at night, you just want to go to bed, not stay up and play PES and edit. So I've had a couple of episodes off, but I've just about, I reckon, got a couple of games in me today, and I've noticed that they are particularly exciting ones. We've got Dortmund, and then we're up against Leeds in the Premier League. So in this reality, as well as the Master League reality, Leeds are in the Premier League. How is it only the one actual real reality where they've not managed it? I'm not sure. Let's remind ourselves though, how are we getting on in our group? Oh yeah, we're doing pretty well. In fact, I think we only need a point today against Dortmund to ensure our trip through into the knockout round, so that's encouraging. And then we've got Leeds. I don't think I'm going to make it to the next game because, as I said, I'm quite tired, it's quite late, which would be Swansea, so not that exciting. Right, let's get into it and take a look at the sides. Eggy on an upward arrow. It feels like that sort of form is hard to come by for Eggy, which is a little disappointing, seeing as his form's alright, I think. Oh my god, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, look at those stats now. It's green as far as the eye can see. It reminds me very much of Devon, my home county. Everywhere you look, there's green. A little bit of red. Don't know what the red is, but that's insane. Absolutely insane stats. I would snap him up in a second on Master League, especially seeing as he can play quite happily in so many different positions, and he's only 23 years old. But anyway, 8 form. Compare that to, say, Morata's 4 form, or even Eden Hazard's only 6 form. The fact that we're very rarely on an upward arrow is disappointing. But anyway, great team today. Loftus-Cheek in the centre, full strength back line, except for no Trent. Kotarski in goal, that's not ideal, but as I said, we only need a draw today. So what a beautiful stadium this is. I would absolutely love, if anyone from any Bundesliga sides are listening right now, and I've got some spare tickets going, I would love to go to a Bundesliga game. I've never been, but it sounds right up my street. Beer in the stadium, probably really good sausage. I mean, that's enough as it is. And then, you know, great atmosphere. Obviously Dortmund, world renowned for their atmosphere. Will they be able to inspire their side today? Well, they've got a fair amount to do still in the group, so they're going to need a win here if they stand any chance of making it through to the next round. So, could be a high-intensity one. Let's find out. Pulisic into Philip. That's well wide. First chance of the game there for Dortmund. It's encouraging. Philip, though, couldn't get anywhere near the goal. Philip into the American. Wow, another opportunity there for Dortmund. 2 in quick succession, but no problems for the keeper yet. Patient build-up here from the Germans. Pereira holds off Barkley. Pulisic, lovely ball into Gomez. His low ball in is blocked. Chance for a break here. Hazard, though, dispossessed far too easily. Oh, that's very, very well worked there by Dortmund. They deserve a goal at the end of this, but they won't get one. Semedo with the wild clearance. Morata with the flick on into Eggy. First proper chance on the counter here. Diallo's there with Eggy. Just step inside. Lovely reverse ball into Semedo. It's looped in towards Hazard. He can't get to it. Best chance of the game there for Chelsea, 36 minutes in. It's not happening here. It's really not happening for Chelsea. Looking for the short one here. Royce played into one of the runners, or would he put it into the box? He will whip one in. It's deep to Barkley. No problems though. Toljan didn't want to lose it there. Eggy and Loftus-Cheek linking up on the break. Real chance here for Morata. Oh, he's managed to find Loftus-Cheek. Ball inside to away. Why have you stopped it there? Fucking hell, ref. What have you done there? That is not how you play advantage. You were through unless someone was offside there. Maybe I was offside, I don't know. Oh, it's fallen kindly to Eggy here. Oh, first chance of the game. Proper chance of the game for Eggy, who's been as short on quality in this game as he is on legs. And, yep, still couldn't test the keeper. I don't know if there's been a shot on target yet. This has been a very, very poor game. The half is nearly up here. The crowd in the stadium tonight will be just happy to have a break from some of the worst football I'm sure they've seen this season. Will Rice put a ball in here? He will, but it'll mean nothing, and Eggy will just kick it forward. And that is 0-0 at half-time in a terrible, terrible matchup. Not a single shot on target, and we've only had 40% possession. This is why I battled through sickness to bring you this episode. 49 passes made. Right, well, we can't get any worse, I would say. Pulisic now into Gomez. Oh, and it passes all the way through. Dahoud, though, almost gets to it. I believe he wrote Sandstorm, didn't he? Anyway, he's playing football now. Eggy can bring it forward. Chance here, he's got Van Ginkel ahead of him. And Morata, he's away from Weigl. Edge of the box, Diallo, great challenge. They've snuffed out everything Eggy's had today. Marco Reus. Puts the ball in with his left foot. Dahoud will almost bundle it through, and it could have gone anywhere there. We just about managed to get it away. It's not cleared. Gomez into Philip on the turn. Lovely back heel to Gomez. Garni there, he gets the final touch. Dortmund threatening to have a shot on target. Van Ginkel into Eggy. He can continue to run there, but Hazard's made a great run through the centre. Eggy finds him. Eden Hazard! That's some finish from the Belgian. Oh, we needed that. It's been a game that has had less quality in it than any we've seen this season. But there we are, Eden Hazard. He's just thumped that one. Lovely little bit of swaz on it as well as it curls inside. And, well, I don't think either side deserved to score in this game. I think both sides deserved to go home with 0 points, if that was possible. But looks like we might have pulled something out and ensured that we will absolutely qualify. Well, Eggy gets the assist just as going off. I think the substitution was already planned. Eggy has been woeful in this game. So we'll see the rest of this game out on the bench. There's still a fair bit of time left. Dortmund could find something. We'll join the action if anything happens. Oh, come on. We leave it right to the last couple of minutes to allow them back into this one. And it's some decent, maybe slightly unimaginative passing. And then it's all a little bit simple here. Don't know how Regani's allowed him to get behind him there. And I don't know how he's still onside, but there we are, 1-1. So very last kick of the game here. I can't believe we've given away this game so late on. And there we are. Well, we're not celebrating with the point yet, so maybe we're not through with a point. Maybe we need a point in the next game as well. Anyway, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I don't think. Anyway, Eggy with a 7.5. That surprises me because we were truly awful. We lost the ball more than I've ever seen. I mean, as far as the stats go, it looks like a good game, but it just wasn't. Maybe we're already through. Yeah, I've got that wrong, haven't I? So, didn't even really need to play that one. He at least gets another assist to add to his tally for the season. 16 goals, 16 appearances. We don't want to let that slip down. And what are we? We're close to another improvement in ball control. We're almost up to 87 place kicking. No wonder he's scoring so many free kicks. So this is one I've really been waiting for. Eggy versus Marcelo. Gonna be a real trip down memory lane for fans of the Master League series into our first season when we actually still had a few of Leeds' original players. Let's go and see who's playing today. Jack Harrison's in there. Boom. I don't recognise any of these players actually. Who are all of these guys? I don't actually know any of them. Phillips, Baker, Clark, Shaughnessy. I recognise all of them. They're all on the bench. Cooper's there. Matty's there. They've sold Ayling. They've sold a lot of players actually. It doesn't look like they've really improved that much, but big Jackie boy's in there. I don't remember Pierce either at left back. Eggy will be going up against, but Eggy's on a downward arrow today. We spoke about that. So rare that he gets good form. But we're in the Premier League now, so we need to win. No fucking around. This needs to be a much better performance than the last one. And there they are. Look, they're in the proper kits as well. They're in the Yorkshire Tea Jordan kits from the Master League series. That fills my heart with a real warmth. Like a nice cup of Yorkshire tea. Hashtag ad. No, hashtag not an ad. Hashtag I'd love to be sponsored by Yorkshire Tea. Hit me up. I'm really pimping myself out today, aren't I? German tourist boards, Yorkshire tea. I'll take it all. I'll take anything. Right, let's go. So on paper, this is a game that we should be winning, especially at the bridge, but we also know that Marcelo Bielsa's sides far greater than the sum of their parts. Even though they're not the best players, we know that they will be well drilled, they'll be well informed of every single minute detail of Chelsea's game plan. Probably because Marcelo Bielsa's been standing on a hill somewhere in London with some a hill somewhere in Surrey, somewhere in the rolling hills of Surrey, watching the Cobham training ground with a telescope. And yeah, could be a test here. Could be a test, a high pressing style we're going to have to deal with. Let's see how we get on. Wow, they've worked it nicely here. And Roberts can keep it in. Lays it back to Aloiski. That's a big challenge there from our leader. Leeds United looking a little dangerous here early on. Can't give him too much time, too much space on the ball. Another opportunity here as Pearce with the overlapping run. Eggy's back helping out. Pearce, though, is able to find Aloiski. Back to Roberts. And they've taken the lead here. A shock at the bridge as Leeds go up. Marcelo Bielsa working his magic once again. And yeah, Eggy even tried some defending there, but it didn't help. Finish in the end. I'd hope that Aspilicueta would be closer to his centre forward. Okay, not ideal. 13 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. Harrison into Roberts, back into Harrison, he blazes it wide. He's the star in this Leeds side today. Let's be keeping tabs on him. We know exactly what he can do. Good ball into Roberts, nice back heel layoff. Good fall here. Oh my god, Kepa has to make a save there. I don't know why he didn't jump on that. Roberts almost grabs his second there. We are scrambling and scrabbling here at the bridge. This is not playing out how we expected. High press is certainly affecting us. We're not able to keep the ball. So there we are, half time. Awful, absolutely awful. Eggy's done nothing. Chelsea have done nothing. I don't know what's wrong at the moment. I'm not feeling it really. Something's not quite working. My brain and my hands, they're just not connecting in the way that they usually would. Let's try and play our way out of this, at least in the second half. Let's try and play some good football. Eggy looking to play some 1-2s down this right touch line. Still Eggy now into the box. Can he cut it back here for Hazard? No! No! That was meant to be to Morata anyway. I got that wrong. Bollocks! Eggy, that's a nice ball into Eden Hazard. He'll take his sweet time as he slowly turns and then finds the ball back. And that is awful. Need to find another word other than awful, but that is all that's coming to mind at the moment. That's trash, hot trash. Oh, Roberts now allowed to turn. He's done really well there. Finds Harrison. Back to Guitan coming in late. He can't get it on target. Thank bloody hell for that. Kansei wins it back there. Now we can look to start something. Hazard into Morata. This is good. Eggy now has to play it back. Probably didn't have to play it back, but he has done. Hazard now, what is that? Not in the air, for Christ's sake. Ball into the box. Morata, overhead kick, over the bar. And I am over this, so over this. I think Eggy's going to get substituted. I think that might be the end of the episode. There it is. Fucking just awful. Need another word, but that's just not good. Not good at all. We've not created any chances in this game. I don't know how we've just gone to shit. Our season is rapidly dissolving in front of our eyes. Oh, Morata with a chance here! We sneak a point where we really didn't deserve one, and Leeds will be heartbroken here. Oh, the defensive error. He didn't need to go to ground. Morata couldn't believe his luck, and it's a great finish from the Spaniard in the end. But I was just about to start crying there. I thought we were going to lose to Leeds, which, to be fair, I think if and when Leeds do get promoted under Bielsa, I think that'll happen a lot to the big sides. I think they will be shocked by Leeds' gung-ho approach, by Marcelo Bielsa's tactics. Just couldn't quite pull it off here today. Anyway, yeah, we've had poached eggs, we've had all sorts of eggs, but today was rotten eggs. And actually, the last few games have been rotten eggs for Eggy. It's just not good enough. We've been saved an incredible embarrassment in this game with a very late goal. Manchester City are already starting to gain a little daylight between us. 5 points the difference now. We led at one point. Still plenty of time left in this season, but we can't afford too many slip-ups like that against teams we should be beating. So there we go, team of the month, no sign of Eggy and only Morata in there. I think that says a lot about our recent form. We need to turn things around on our trip to Wales in the next episode. As I said, I think I'm going to call it a day here. Doesn't seem to be working anyway, so probably best. I'll see you in a bit.